I'm not 100% deaf, but I know that without my brain, I wouldn't be able to speak like I speak right now.
Some people think that the school is the only way that the children are able to speak, but the parents' involvement is so important. What they do at school must be carried through to at home.
And my mom found that I was deaf at a young age, so at a young age I could learn to hear.
It's very difficult sometimes to know if a child is deaf. With my daughter, we didn't know until she was a year and a half. The sooner they're fitted with hearing aids, obviously, the better.
The school's done a lot for me because they don't focus on like only the hearing people or only the deaf people. They focus on everyone and they see us the same as the hearing people. So it's all great.
I'm very grateful for the school that Jamin was able to attend at Eduplex. They have wonderful facilities, amazing teachers and audiologists that have helped him so much.
So I want to become a mechanical engineer, so that's my goal. I've just learned to keep going forward. We're all the same, so me with the hearing loss, it just doesn't bother me at all.
If it wasn't for the school, I don't know he would not have been the child that he is. He wouldn't have been able to speak the way he speaks today. And I'm ever so grateful for Eduplex.
Surprise was born in 2002. We were in Durban at that time. She was a premature baby. When she was 22 months, and I saw that there was a problem and she couldn't say some words, and I went back to the hospital so that they can do some tests, and they found out the results was that Surprise is hearing impaired. And we came to Pretoria looking for the school because we didn't know what to do. We didn't want to put her in the signing school, and they told us about the Eduplex.
I was 2 years old in 2004.
There were no words that time, no speech, nothing. And we took her to the Ear Institute here in Pretoria, and they told us that no, she needs yes, she has got the hearing aids, but they are not helping. She needs an implant. If I'm thinking back, because we were stuck, we didn't know how to deal with a deaf child. And Eduplex, for me, it changed her life. It changed our lives at home. And now she has got a better future.
My favorite thing, I like to take a break, like talking to my best friend, have a talk anything. I want time the review, I enjoy review and good teacher. I like to go overseas in New York and to do a dress and to do photographer to take a photo of the place.
Before I came to Eduplex, I was in the Sunday school in Durban. So I stopped using sign language at the age of 6 years.
When Landy came here in October 2003, he couldn't even say mama. That's the simplest word that any baby can learn.
This school has helped me a lot. Where I attend every extra classes and where I learn by picking instead of using sign language.
Yeah, when we started, we used to do parent guidance where they taught us how to encourage him to speak, how to encourage him to read. So I used to attend all those sessions with him, and gradually we got there.
My dream is that I want to own my restaurant one day. Next year, I'm going to a culinary school in Stellenbosch. I'll be studying there for 2 years. African cuisine, Italian cuisine, French cuisine, can be any cuisine.
Whenever we talk about him at home, we say we don't look at him in terms of where he is now, but we always look at him in terms of where he was when he started at the school. I must say that it has been a long but fulfilling journey, I don't regret anything. And we really appreciate what the school has done for Landi. He's given him the opportunity. He lives a normal life. He's very confident. And to Uncle Nico for the vision that he had, about the school. We are very grateful, and we appreciate. We won't stop appreciating what we've gained from the school.
I'm really happy to be part of the Eduplex.
I'm the mother of 2 hearing impaired children. My son is 14 and my daughter is 9. When my son was born, he was completely hearing impaired, but we only discovered this at 4 months. He was then fitted with hearing aids, and at 11 months he received his first cochlear implant. Currently he's in high school here at Eduplex, and he plays the cello and he loves it. He listens to opera. He really enjoys music, and I can honestly say that he has a normal hearing life and experience of life. So when my son told me first he wants to play the cello, I hesitated, because playing the cello requires good intonation. And when you're hearing impaired, you don't necessarily have that skill. But after he asked me repeatedly, I said, well, why not? We only live once, let's go for it. And his intonation is really actually not a problem. He pitches very well. He enjoys the sound of the cello, and he enjoys the whole journey with the cello. And he plays beautifully. And my daughter as well, she's very inspirational. She plays piano and the recorder, and she does tremendously well at school. She loves reading, and I must say reading combined with music is a wonderful way of exposing her to whatever she needs in life to develop with her auditory skills and at school. And they live a normal life. There's nothing different or strange about them. I've been at the Music Centre for 4 years now. I think our main aim here at Eduplex at the Music Centre is to create a safe environment where children can explore music and discover themselves through the joy of making music together. No matter what life throws at you, you can just achieve your dreams if you work hard and you persist and you believe in yourself.
Ek was al hier van graad 1 af tot in hoërskool, en ek moet sê ek is regtig baie bly dit het my lewe verander. Sonder dit weet ek nie waar ek sou wees nie, soos ek sou baie gesukkel het. Ek het een gewone apparaat vir my regte oor en 'n cochlear implant vir my linker oor. Ek is doof, 100% doof. Ek is doofgebore, ja. Ek het net hierso 'n paar maande hier gewerk by Eduplex, en ook dit was baie lekker, nie net om vir die juffrou te help nie, ook vir die dowe leerders waarmee hulle kan sukkel, weet ek ook, want ek was al daar. Ek wil regtig net baie dankie sê vir Nico, en omdat hy die skool moontlik gemaak het, hy het soos vir almal 'n toekoms gegee, en dit is hoe ek regtig besef, weet jy wat, ek is regtig dankbaar vir almal wat my geglo het, en dat ek geglo, ek kan nie die drama wat ek nou wil doen, weet ek kan dit doen. Ek voel die skool het vir ons almal boodskap gegee om te sê alles is moontlik.
Sunlight.
And sunlight, washing powder.
Washing powder.
Okay. How many packets would you like?
One.
One? Okay.
Sabelo was 2 years and 5 months. He started getting sick with temperature being high. And then that time he found out that it was meningitis. And then a week later, we realized that when we speak to him, he can't hear us. Because by that time, when he was 2 years and 5 months, he had the speech and everything. So he lost his hearing, couldn't even walk. and then they said he's going to be paralyzed. But I think after 2 weeks, when we took him to the physio and did the exercise and everything, he started walking again, but the speech didn't come back. So they did the hearing test again, and then that's where they said he's profound hearing loss. The cochlear implant made a huge difference in him because he had a hearing aid, which also didn't help him a lot. He speaks so perfectly now compared to where he come from. And he can even read. So it's amazing, this cochlear implant. And then also this school as well. Because if it wasn't for this school, I don't know where he would have been.
How much is it?
That's 50 Rand, please.
There we go.
All right. Here is your change, Siabelo.
Thank you.
Die ding was, ek is al van die kleuterskool af hierso, so ek is al van 2002 af, is ek al by Eduplex.
Ons het in my vriend gewoon, toe Mitchell gebore is, en toe ons uitvind hy is gehoor gestremd, was hy 5 maande oud.
Ek het my eerste cochlear implanting gekry toe ek in 2005, toe ek in graad 1 was, en is een regtig godse steun om hier te kan wees. En dan Nico, hulle het werklike verskil in my lewe gemaak. En die ander mense, hardwerkende mense se lewens. Ek is heeltemal doof, so ek kan absoluut niks hoor nie. So ek het 'n cochlear implanting in die regterhoor en ek het 'n normale apparaat in die linkerhoor. So
ek is regtig baie trots op hom. Ons is van kleins af al eintlik trots op hom. En toe hy in graad 5 kom, toe het Mitchell 'n daadwerklike besluit geneem om 'n verskil in sy lewe te maak. Ons was hierso by 'n loerierand by die skool en toe ons huis toe ry, toe sê hy vir my pa, ek wil ook 'n bekertjie hê. Sê ek vir hom, dan moet jy werk af voor my kind. En hy het daai besluit geneem. En die volgende jaar te kry hy leerling beste vordering. En die jaar daarna te kry hy hoofse toekenning. En ek dink wat ons nog meer trots gemaak het, was tot in graad 5 het hy geweier om Engels te praat. Hy het net gesê hy kan nie Engels praat nie. En toe die aand van die loerierand het hy sy eie toespraak geskryf en toe het hy dit in 2 tale geleer. Maar uit hierso in Eduplex het hy ook regtig reg deur sy hoërskoolloopbaan hard gewerk, hard geleer. Hy was elke liewe jaar in die top 3 van sy graad. Nog nooit in my lewe nodig gehad om te sê moet leer nie.
Ek was nou gekies as wildseun laas jaar en maar die ding is, dit was my nogal moeilik geweest om dit te aanvaar, want ek het nie geweet presies wat om te doen nie en ek hou net nie van aandag nie, maar die ding is, ek dink omdat het God se plan was, het ek het nou maar net aanvaar en daarmee saamgegaan. En ek meen dit was 'n absolute ongelooflike ervaring geweest, omdat ek met mense wat sy agterwoord kon interact en met mense kon werk en verder kon vertaal hoe enige iemand kan enigheid bereik. As jy net jou mind daarop sit en dan kan jy actually enigheid bereik en ek meen dit het my 'n ander mens gemaak. Dit het my ook voorberei vir hierdie jaar wat nou gekom het vir die groot menswêreld.
As ek dink aan hoe trots hy ons maak, dan raak ek gewoonlik emosioneel, want dis regtig baie groot genade.
Dit was net my wonderlike voorreg, net om sulke goeie ouers te hê wat elke dag saam met my die pad gestap het, bankvas agter my gestaan het en ek meen, as dit nie vir hulle was nie, dan ek het nie 'n kans gehad het in die lewe nie. Ja, dis werk.